Welcome to day 3 of math class. Today we'll be talking about the midpoint and distance between 2 points. Do now. How do you correctly label the ordered pairs when using the gradient formula? So which of these, A, B, C, or D, has each point correctly labeled in order to use the midpoint formula? Midpoint. The word midpoint, just as it sounds, mid means middle. We are finding the middle between 2 points. To find the middle of anything, essentially, the first thing we need to do is find the total, and then we can divide it by 2. For example, if John and Sally wanted to find the middle between their ages, the first thing they would have to do is add their 2 ages together. So 1 is 10, 1 is 16. 10 plus 16 is 26. 26 divided by 2 is 13. So 13 is the exact middle between their ages. The midpoint formula says that we need to add x1 plus x2 and divide by 2. Add y1 plus y2 and divide by 2. And we will have the point that is exactly in the middle. On the graph, they have the points 4, 1 and 10, 5. To find the exact middle, we first label the points x1, y1, x2, y2. We substitute into the formula. We add the x's. 10 plus 4 is 14, and 14 divided by 2 is 7. 5 plus 1 is 6, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. Here's an example, a little slower. Find the midpoint between -2, 4 and 6, 7. The first step is to label the points, x1, y1, x2, y2. Then we substitute into the formula. Substituting gives -2 plus 6 and 4 plus 7. -2 plus 6 is 4, so we have 4 over 2, and 4 over 7 is 11, so we have 11 over 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. This point is the point exactly in the middle between these 2 points. On your own, find the midpoint between these points. 2 question. The distance formula. For the distance formula, now we set it up by labeling the same way as we did for the midpoint and the gradient formula. The formula, however, is a bit different. It has subtraction because when we calculate the distance from one place to another, we subtract. But also, it has squared the number because we cannot have negative distance, and also then taking the square root at the end. So it might look a little tricky, but same substitution. Already labeled, so it becomes 10 minus 4 squared plus 5 minus 1 squared, right? 10 minus 4 is 6. 5 minus 1 is 4. 6 squared is 36, and 4 squared is 16. 36 plus 16 is 52, and the square root of 52 to the nearest 10th place is 7.2 units. We have calculated the distance from here to here as 7.2 units. Example 2. Find the distance between -2, 4 and 6, 7. First step, label the points, x1, y1, x2, y2. Then we substitute into the formula. We have 6 minus -2 plus 7 minus 4. 6 minus -2 is 8, and 7 minus 4 is 3. 8 squared is 64, and 3 squared is 9. 64 plus 9 is 73. And the square root of 73, when we simplify, gives 8.5 units to the nearest 10. On your own, find the distance between these same 2 points that we used to find the midpoint.